Hello there everybody, Nico the Shrek here with another Shrekview for you. We're gonna review Cranky Kong Country today for the NES, so the Super NES. Get that shit out of here, we're not reviewing Cranky Kong, this is Donkey Kong Country. Why would you think otherwise? Donkey Kong Country was one of the most iconic games in the entirety of the SNES gaming series, like anything they ever had. This is one of their most iconic games. Honestly, one of the best invested when it comes to graphics, when it comes to gameplay, most especially if you enjoyed Donkey Kong as a kid. From the menu to everything else, everything has music, color, life, atmosphere, and creativity, immersiveness to put you in. You explode into combat. Not combat, but you explode into levels, like the Donkey Kong you are, and you're immediately immersed into these wonderful, colorful, and atmospheric levels, each having their own unique look and creativity. You can get with your friend Diddy, and kind of jump around collecting the little bananas that you are crazed for, that he literally gets so angry that he can kill full-size crocodiles to get. That is incredible. Now, I don't understand why those female crocodiles sound the most manly, but there's gotta be something going on there that's So, I just gotta tell you, the control scheme for this game right off the bat is very easy to pick up. It's very simple. The enemies are all very unique. As you can tell, it's kind of a world run with animals. Animals run this world. So, that adds like a level of uniqueness compared to other games of this time. You do have some little quirks and mess-ups where you can very easily get hit from like an attack or something you're supposed to be invincible for a second. But that does not take away from the greatness that is this game. When I started playing this, I appreciated it very much. I loved every bit of it, no matter how frustrated I got. There were some great times I've had this with this game, and I tell you now, to me, Donkey Kong is one of my favorite Nintendo characters because he was so misused and misunderstood. And I was the one person that was like, I feel for you, Donkey Kong. I feel for you. And so with this game, he made his debut as like the character, something you can actually play as a protagonist and not just an antagonist, you know, having to beat him up or something. So everything from little victory dances to the atmosphere, to the immersiveness, to the music, to the color, to the graphics, even to the gameplay. This game is one of the best games you will ever play on the SNES. It's got some amazing little secrets, diverse levels, diverse enemies, because as the game progresses, you see more and more, and the game becomes more challenging over time. But the other thing I appreciated is how, you know, in any Donkey Kong Country level, you can beat the level in multiple different ways, actually. Look at that. You slammed the shit out of something with a fucking explosive barrel. He is so strong that you can explode enemies by throwing a barrel full of TNT without even igniting it, and it just blows up. In rainy weather, mind you. So, it's just an all-around, very enjoyable game. I would recommend anyone play this game. It does have a couple little flaws. Like I said, the hit system is a little off. A couple enemies can kill you almost cheaply. And if you attack at the wrong time, you're almost doomed to fail, because you'll fall off the level at any given point. But for the most part, this game plays actually really, really well, especially if you know what you're doing. And if you don't, this is a great thing to start out with. This is a great thing to introduce your kid to, like as a starter video game or something. There are a lot of, you know, Donkey Kong Country, and then Donkey Kong Country Returns is a great follow-up. I loved it. You know, it just was a really fun game to me, and you even get to do little monkey ass smacks to tag each other into combat. Like, hey Diddy, it's your turn, ass smack. Hey Donkey, it's your turn, ass smack. To me, that was like, what the fuck? But nonetheless, an odd component of the game that makes it what it is. Just a no bars hold, very creative, very atmospheric game that immerses you into gaming, and it gave you a feel like, wow, I am in the jungle. I am in with this DK man, and I am fighting these crocodiles with him. I am kicking King K. Rool's tail, no matter what. Those bananas leave you definitely something worth fighting for. You feel like you accomplished something when you collect 100 bananas. And of course, when you collect all the little the letters in the games that spell Kong. Anyways, I think I'm gonna conclude with that. I would Shrekview this game at an easy 5 out of 5. So go ahead and check it out, everyone. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you in the next review.